Welcome back, everyone, to the Kansas City Royals franchise here on MLB The Show 21. We've got opening day here at Globe Life Field. Texas Rangers, Kansas City Royals. Let's get it done, guys. We're taking on Max Scherzer in this one. Up on your screen, you can see the rankings of the pitching staff for the Rangers. Lower half of the league, 20th or worse in all pitching categories. So, you know, with our offense, I think we've got a really good shot to blow this thing wide open early and really set the tone for the rest of the season in 2023. This is year number 3, those of you guys keeping track. So we're moving right along with this series. Again, we made the playoffs last season, lost to the Yankees, and now we're here just trying to regroup and get back to the playoffs and make a just a deeper run, I should say. But if you guys missed the last episode, we did see some spring training action, got a good feel for how the new team's going to look here before opening day. But now we're here against Max Scherzer and just trying to hit the dang baseball, man. He goes up 1-2-3 against us. Now we're going to have to turn it to Jose Berrios. He strikes out the first batter he faces. That is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Good number. Number 9. That's GG9 for you. That's my number in baseball. It's my birthday number, actually. Yeah, it's kind of funny that we did that. Interesting. All right, Willie Calhoun coming up, and he's going to line out here, actually ground out to Ryan O'Hearn. He picks this up on one hop, flips it to the pitcher covering. That is Jose Berrios. And next batter up, we've got Ketel Marte getting the first base hit of the Royals campaign here in 2023. So right up the middle, ball that was nice and low and inside, and Ketel Marte did a good job of sending it right through the middle. So here's Ryan O'Hearn, who had a career season last year, sending a deep drive to center field, but Adolis Garcia is going to make the play. I thought that had a chance to get out because we know Ryan O'Hearn does have that power, but unfortunately just didn't get quite enough of it. Salvador Perez is going to strike out here. Nice pitch by Scherzer. Brian Hayes, base hit down the line. That's going to be missed by Josh Jung. And we're actually going to challenge the throw from left field, and we do get in safe. That is going to be Ketel Marte getting in safely. Brian Hayes with that base knock. So now it's up to Benintendi. 1-0 count. Good pitch to hit. Maybe. Probably could have drove that to the opposite field had he just waited just a little bit. But Nick Solak will make the play, and we're out of our half of the inning. So still nothing game here. And here's a base knock right in front of Mondesi in center field. Baez gave it a good effort. He was pretty deep in there for his position at second base. Actually, shortstop shifting over, actually, in the shift. He had to travel a little ways to get out there. Tough play to make. All right, here's Travis Blankenhorn. He's going to strike out. Berrios already got a couple strikeouts here in his debut. Sergio Alvarado, blue chip prospect for these Rangers. Made his rookie debut in year number 2. He was a year 1 drafted prospect. Not a custom prospect, but a CPU-generated one, and he's actually having himself a pretty darn good start to his young career. Making the call, getting the call up to the big league club in less than 2 years. That's pretty unheard of, if you ask me. But so far, so good between both teams. Both pitchers pitching a gem. In the top of the third, little fly out here to the left. Javi Baez, swing and a miss. Another number 9, Javi Baez. Unfortunately, not doing me proud there. My number 9. Scherzer gets another strikeout. Let's go to the bottom of the third inning, and we get a nice pitch against Wenzel. And that's going to be another strikeout for Jose Berrios. This actually is going to register as a K as well. And if you look in that bottom left-hand corner of the check swing appeal that happened down there, he didn't even come close to crossing home plate. So first base umpire got it wrong, and Kiner-Falefa is going to have to be okay with a strikeout. So 3 straight strikeouts in that inning, and then Ryan O'Hearn comes up with a runner on. That's Whit Merrifield on him with a walk. That is a 2-run shot by Ryan O'Hearn. Dude, this guy, I feel like I say it every time he hits a home run. And I think it just needs to just wear off at some point, because we know that this guy is just going to come through with big knocks. He's going to come through with big-time home runs for us. He's done it all season long in year number 2, did it a couple times in year number 1, and now here we are in year 3, and he continues to rake against righties. I love it. Got to keep watching out for Ryan O'Hearn to make a big impact for us this season. So here's Adolis Garcia sending a ringing double off the wall, but Ketel Marte misses his cutoff man, and then Salvi, oh no! Salvi tries to throw it to third base. He thought he had a play, but Adolis Garcia goes from third to home on the wild throw. 2 wild throws, and Mike Matheny cannot be happy about that. We just gave Texas back a free run, an inside-the-park home run, on just stupidity. It's like, what are we doing here? Jose Berrios. Unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Full count here to Benintendi. We were looking for that. High and inside fastball, and Scherzer tried to challenge him with the strikeout pitch. That was a strike. It would have been a strike had we taken it, but Benintendi was already looking for it. Get that PCI up there. Be a guest hitter. Pull that thing. Wrap those hands. Boom! See you later. Nice pitch location to hit. To do some damage. So Benintendi gets the home run back from Garcia. Gets a home run of our own. A traditional home run. Right? Right. Sergio Alvarado going to line out here to first baseman O'Hearn. Next batter up, that's Jason Martin. He gets out with a single. We're here in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 down and 1 runner on. Let's go to Wenzel. He's going to take this pitch and draw a walk. Next batter up, that's Kiner Falefa. Going to drop this one right in front of Tyler Naquin. He's got to challenge the throw. Good arm out there and right, so pretty good decision there by the runner at third to hold up. Little mound visit to make sure that he's okay. Looks like the energy level is still all right. Only 67 pitches for Berrios, so he's got to try to bear down in this 5th inning. He's not going to get to 7 if we get him to like 80 pitches before the 6th. So this is a big bat. This is a big at-bat for him. This is a big batter. Got to get a double play potentially. Maybe a little weak chopper. Go 4, go 1. Got to do something here. Swing and a miss. Ooh, we got a runner at third possibly. Ooh. Salvi's got that strong arm, but the runner does get back safely at third. So we got a 1-2 count here for Berrios against Solak, and he's going to foul this thing off. We're trying to challenge him. Fastball, high and inside. We're looking for the slurve, down and away. Let's see if he chases here. Looking for that perfect release point, but we didn't get it here. Trying to challenge the runner at first this time. That's not going to happen either. So I'm, playing with fire there a little bit. Could possibly have thrown that thing away, but here is a 2-2 pitch, and that is going to be a base hit right in front of Mondesi. He's got a strong arm. You got to try to cut this thing down, and we can't. 2 runs are going to score off that hit by Nick Solak. It is now 3-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, here's the next batter, Willie Calhoun, a righty on lefty matchup, and no! Tyler Naquin can't handle it. He didn't take a good route to the ball, and now 2 runs are going to score from here, and another wild throw from the outfield. It's now 5-3 Texas. They take the lead, and Mike Matheny has seen enough. Just Berrios started getting hit hard, and we just decided to make the decision. Daniel Lynch comes on, face the lefty. He does get the line out, but Adolis Garcia, a lefty on righty hitter, and Daniel Lynch gives up the 2-run home run to Adolis Garcia. That is really unfortunate because it's now 7-3, guys. 7-3. Curveball just hung way too much in the middle part of the plate, and it's into the seats. What can you do? You got to play the matchups. You got to try to go for a double play ball there, lefty on lefty. The first batter, he got the job done. He got the out, but we needed a double play in that situation. I was really hoping for that. Ketel Marte swinging for the fences. Got that warning track power. Ryan O'Hearn, again, trying to do some damage here, try to get us back into this thing. He's going to strike out as well. Daniel Lynch in the 6th inning does get Wenzel to strike out, so he pitches a clean 6th inning. Let's go to the top of the 7th with 2 down. Benintendi, deepest part of the ballpark in center field, is going to fly out to Garcia, and that's going to do it for the 7th. Here's Solak. Potential base hit. Ketel Marte dives for it, misses. That's going to be another hit for Solak. This time a double, a 1-out double here in the bottom half of the 7th, and we take one more look at it one more time, and Ketel Marte just missed it. Would have been a great catch, but Willie Calhoun, lefty on lefty, and he sends this one into the seats. That's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. 9-3 is your score now, and I would say that this thing is pretty much over, right? I mean, we've got basically 2 innings to get 6 runs to tie this thing up. We get Jacob Junis out here, try to get us out of this thing with 1 down. This is another base hit. Texas, I warned you guys that Texas is a good hitting team. They're a sneaky hitting team. Look at this. Garcia right past Javi Baez. Another base hit in this inning against Junis. That's 2 straight. Got to try to get that double play ball. Here's another strikeout for Wenzel. Or Blankenhorn, I should say. Blankenhorn. And then we double up the issues. We double up on the errors here. Jacob Junis balks. Sergio Alvarado. Next pitch. The catcher. The blue chip prospect. Into the gap. That's going to score 2. It is now 11-3. Alvarado with an RBI. 2 RBI double, I should say. Jason Martin. Base knock himself. That's going to score Alvarado. It's now 12-3. And take a look at this. What sneaky little play there. Jason Martin takes second base. Salvi trying to run back to home. He thought he could make the play there, but nope. And then another base hit. Guys, I don't think I've ever gotten this blown out before in MLB The Show. I mean, not even against a human. I've never been that blown out. Let alone the CPU. So these Texas Rangers made a statement against our Kansas City Royals here today. In front of that hometown Texas fan base at Globe Life Field. That's one way to start off your season with a bang, right? So Kansas City, we get blown out, guys. 13-3 is your final score. Opening day. We got to pick ourselves back up. We're on the lowest of lows at this point. I don't think anybody across the major leagues got that blown out in opening day action. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and simulate here. We lose, we win, and we win. So we split the series against Texas. Got an interesting series here against the Angels. We're still on the road. We haven't had our opening day at Kauffman yet. But 2-2 on the season. We kind of bounced back a little bit from getting blown out in opening day. And, you know, this game here kind of got out of control again in that second inning, guys. 5 runs in the second inning and 8 runs across there for Texas. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Our pitching staff just kind of letting us down at this point early in the season. Something that we might want to monitor. Take a look here. First inning for Texas, 3 runs. Second inning for Texas, 1 run. 2 runs again. 2 innings later. It's like, what do we got to do, guys? What are we doing with our pitching staff? We're just getting absolutely destroyed out here. We got to figure this out. We can't dig ourselves into a hole early in the season. You start doing that, it's really hard to dig back out of it. But we did get a good pitching performance here, winning 7-3. Only runs coming there late in the game, and then, of course, in the 9th inning for Texas, trying to make a comeback there. So, you know, Paxton pitched well for us. He was actually the bright spot in that series. So let's go ahead and simulate here against the Angels, and we are actually going to lose the series 2-1. Cleveland, intra-divisional matchup. We lose that series as well, guys, 2-1. So as you can expect, we are under 500 at this point. And it's, you know, I'm not too impressed with what we're doing. Our output right now is not, it's a little less than to be desired. We win 1 game against Minnesota, so we lose that series. We win the series against Toronto, I believe. Yes, we did. 3-1. Minnesota for a 2-game set, we lose that series. Oakland, I believe we get them for a 3-game series. But I do want to check out this box score here because we shut these guys out 4-0. And I wanted to see who pitched in this game because I think that that's something that we can build off of here. Berrios was the starting pitcher here, so he shut him down. Pitched well. Didn't go the whole game, but, you know, I'm going to take it. So Brian Hayes is going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. That sucks because we need that defense there at third base. So, you know, CPU will handle that, and we'll take care of that when the time comes, when he does need to come back. But you know what? I think the major issue here is Mondesi at the leadoff spot. I don't know if the position change is just throwing him off right now, but he's batting under the Mendoza line. He's not hitting well at all. Ryan O'Hearn, you know, it's got 2 home runs. Salvi, okay. Nicky Lopez starting at third, not hitting very well. Benintendi down in the order, sitting very well actually. So over 300, it's got a couple home runs, multiple RBIs. Love to see that. You got Brian Hayes, who's actually hurt, but he's been doing well, swinging the stick. Like to see it. Maybreeze Valoria, not producing any runs, but he is hitting for average, which I like to see. But Berrios now at 2-2, picking that ERA, picking that whip back up. Paxton pitching well. Asa Lacy getting blown up. We got Brady Singer, I didn't think is not pitching too great right now either. Daniel Lynch could be better. Barlow, Junis, you know, our pitching has not been good. I think that's the major issue for this team right now, is our pitching just has not been where it needs to be. And that's really the result of what you see right now. We're an 11-12 baseball team at this point. We're 2.5 games back of the division lead. So it's yet again, it's going to be a tight division here in the AL Central, just like it was last season. So, you know, you got 5 teams duking it out for one spot. And, you know, the American League is already tough with the AL East. Let's talk about the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Rays. The American League is going to be tough this season. Now you got Texas is now coming into the fold. So it's going to be a really tough American League, and I don't really know if we keep playing like this, if we keep playing 500 baseball, yeah, I mean, odds are you're not going to do anything anyway with that type of record, but considering the fact that you got all these good teams in the American League this season, you're really putting yourself behind the 8 ball if you start slow, because then you got a lot of ground to make up here in May, in June, even July, and you really got to start asking yourself some hard questions near the deadline. What types of moves you're going to make to get this team better, if you can, because right now I think our team's just good on paper, but we're just not producing right now, so I don't really know what's going on. I think that Yankees series, if we play the Yankees here upcoming, that's going to be a big telltale sign of where this team is at mentally, because we were one of the best teams in the American League last season, and losing to them in the playoffs, I think, took a lot of wind out of our sails. Signing a guy like Ketel Marte and Jose Berrios probably should have pumped up our spirits a little bit, made it aware that we should be ready to play. But I think, I don't know, it could be either or. Everybody's talking about crowning us AL champs. Maybe that's getting to our head a little bit. Team's got target on our backs. Maybe we're still reeling from the loss against the Yankees. Either way, guys, we got a lot of work to do here in the next couple episodes. So stay tuned for more Kansas City Royals franchise, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. Thank you again for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.